Okay, Coach. Well, the weather outside couldn't be better. They've opened the roof and the retractable windows on the sides, and it's time for football at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Play action. It's Kaepernick. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
You got tape. You got tape. You got tape right there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They find some open field here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a first down. Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. And this is caught by Evans. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be second down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
On second down now, it's Evans, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. Throwing is Kaepernick on third down. Complete. Smith has it. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. He needed 2. He only got 1. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game.
Check 55 to Mike. Yeah, live. Watch QB drop. Mike 55, Mike 55. Pick me up. Here we go. Mike 55. Hey, dude. Mike. Record, run. Mike 55. Right there.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
26. 55, Mike. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Now Rodgers. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. On first down, Taylor. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. So we got to step it up. Mike, 55. Hey, eat.
On second down at 4, Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
58. Hey, Mike. 55 to Mike. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Hey, Team 6. Team 6.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. It finds Crabtree for the completion. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. We're scoreless after 1.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. 58. Double tight. Plant. 3 down.
They run with Taylor. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
50. Hey, you block over here. The 36-yard line. Box it.
From the 36, Rodgers. He lets this one fly toward the back. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marquise Goodwin, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Justin Houston able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit him with a screen soon.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point. You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Daquan Jones. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
88. Here we go, G. Mike, 55.
After the sack on 1st down, Rodgers. Catch made here by Campbell. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run on 1st down. Taylor, and he'll take this down for about 4 yards down to the 15. Clock, 2nd corner, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Flush to his right. Now look out. Rodgers lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for a Colts score. A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lift your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing now is Kaepernick. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a give right side. It's Taylor. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
26.
Now Taylor. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Rodgers. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Frank Reich here on fourth down is ready to try for 3. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
A final shot before half for Kaepernick. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football.
Let's go, let's go!
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Got it complete to Crabtree. 23 yards the pickup there. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him.
It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marquise Goodwin with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Well, I love watching Goodwin play. Of course, everybody knows the story of him being an Olympian. He's a long jumper, right?
Yes.
But you know that he has that athleticism, that big playability.
He certainly does. And not only was he an Olympian as a long jumper, married to a sprinter. How about that for speed in one family? And I love his end zone celebrations now. When he does go deep and beat someone for a touchdown, now he does the long jump as his celebration. Pretty cool deal.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They'll run it again with Henry. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. But he will finally be taken down, but not before he gets it to the Colts' 31-yard line.
First down, Titans.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Now a give, right side. Evans. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the Colts' 31-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Kaepernick. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Shift, watch the shift.
On third down, it's Evans, and he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up fourth.
It's a loss of 2 yards. Brings up fourth down.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Evans. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on fourth down. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. On first down, it's Taylor. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Switch. Alert flare. Back north. Hey, Delta. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Shift.
To throw, it's Rodgers. He'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards there and a first down. They'll run on first down. Taylor. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 45-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Mike 55.
Throwing is Rodgers. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Obi Melifonwu. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Getting in there to break that one up, Rock Ya-Sin. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Watch a slant. Watch her. Patsy. Go. Sponge. Check 37. Check four.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. On third and long, it's Kaepernick. And this one complete to Smith. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Now Kaepernick. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
On play action, Rodgers. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. 27 yards there, a 1st down. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. On 1st down, it's Taylor. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Watch the twist, watch the twist. Hey, alert 3. Joker.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Crabtree, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
No. Win 18. 55, Mike. Coco, over here. Let's go. Hey, Mike. Double up. He's coming, double up. On your team side. 10. Watch the out. Watch out.
That's complete right around the 8th. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. From 6 yards away, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Kill! Go! You. 29 is the move. Mike, 29. Let it go!
Here's Kaepernick. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Hey, exit.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run on 1st down. It's Evans. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. And this is caught by Evans.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. This quarterback now has hit on 7 of 17 passes, just 41%, but it's 1st and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. To throw, Kaepernick. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Got him in. It's Brown. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. And it appears the offense is going to try this again. They've yet to convert the first 3 times on 4th down, but they're going once more. Kaepernick to throw for it on 4th. And that's caught by Smith. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. So now the Titans are going to call upon their field goal unit here. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And the kick is good, so they avoid the shutout, but still a tough one to swallow here. They only post 3 points, and this game is over. Well, this one provided some good drama down to the very end. That last kickoff return, for a moment thought he might break it, but in the end, they get the tackle and stop the drama.
You were starting to have more fun, weren't you?
Well, I was starting to stand up.
Yeah, you were into that one. Who knew? We thought maybe they might get that miracle finish that they were looking for. Didn't quite get it done.
So for the Colts, it'll be a much happier locker room here as they get that first win after 5 straight losses to start the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Titans, things aren't looking good. It'll be an 0-5 start. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.